Hello, Natural Divas. Welcome to Qween Magazine. This is Natural Hair with Lakeisha. Today I will be answering a few questions from my transitioning divas. Frequently asked questions from them. Just answering some common questions that I've been asked over and over and over again. So I just thought, why not talk to you guys about it, right? And before we go on to the questions, I just want to say if you're transitioning right now, first, welcome. Welcome to our natural hair community. It's very beautiful. And I hope you enjoy your stay. No, but seriously, I know that this is, can be a difficult time that you're going through. But I promise you, if you stick it out and you make it through to the other end, the other side of things, it gets so much easier. You get used to your hair texture. Your hair gets trained, and it's. I love it. And I hope you will learn to love it too. But it gets really easy. It gets easier. So just stick it out, and stick it out. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to start with the questions now. Start with number one. How do you become natural? The way you become natural is stop using your relaxers. You have to stop using your relaxers, your texturizers, anything that alters your natural curl pattern. You will need to stop. Cease all involvement with those products. You can't use them anymore, and you have to allow your hair to naturally grow out. Okay, and basically that's going to lead me into my next question. Number two is, do you have to do the big chop? And the answer is yes and no. I'm going to say yes because at some point you will need to cut your hair. Those ends, those relaxed ends, those texturized ends that you have, for you to be 100%, natural, those will need to be cut eventually. Now, how you go about it, that depends on you, and that's where I come to the no part, because it just depends on how you go about it. Some women out there, some very brave, courageous women that just decide that they're going to go natural, and they wake up one day and they get the clippers and bald head, and that's beautiful. If you're courageous and you're brave enough to do that, then I applaud you, right? But there's some. The most common I've come across is women like me that wait a nice amount of time where they feel a little bit more comfortable with the hair length that they have. I waited 6 months and then I did the big chop. And it's other women out there that that are long term transitioners. I was on YouTube one day and I seen this woman. She was transitioning. She had been transitioning for 2 years now. And how she went about it is little by little she'll cut, piece here, piece there, and that was what she was comfortable with. So if you're not going to be comfortable with, short hair, maybe you might want to be those long term transitioning women out there. Okay, but there's basically yes and no. Okay, it has to be done if you want to be 100% natural. Okay. Next question is, how do you make your hair curly? And I'm laughing because this is like the number one question that I get on. I get this very, very often. And the answer is, how do I make my hair curly? Well, God made my hair curly. If you see my hair and it's not into this style, it's all out. That's my natural curl pattern. Okay, so there's not a product that I put in my hair that actually makes my hair curly. There is no gel or cream that makes my hair curly. Now there may be, you know, some type of chemical, strong chemical that, you know, the European use, your European Americans use to, you know, curl their hair, perm or whatever. But there is no gel, no cream that I use on my hair to make my hair curly. This is my curl pattern. Now these gels and creams or what have you, they can define the curl. They take what you already have and they just, you know, make it pop. Okay, so that's it. Now if you want a curl pattern, if you have very you know, if you have, you know, Z hair, a Z type hair, and it, you know, it doesn't curl you know, how you would like it to. I mean, I guess there are some styles you can do to simulate a curl. You can do twist outs, you can do braid outs, roller sets using flexi rods or curl formers, whatever you want. There are those things that can assist you with achieving somewhat of a curl that you like, but there's not, you know, there's no product that I use on my hair that makes my hair curly. Okay. Next question is number 4. What are your suggestions for styling hair while transitioning? Well, when I was transitioning, my go-to hairstyle was Bantu knots. And let me tell you a crazy thing about Bantu knots is I actually thought I created that idea of a hairstyle. I know that's crazy, right? Because I was just like, oh, you know, because I noticed I did my hair one day like that. I just, you know, just playing with it. I twisted up. And I took it out. I was like, well, I like that curl. And I actually thought that I came up with it until I went on YouTube. And I saw a million videos about it. And I was like, dang, I thought I came up with something. That's really crazy. But my favorite style is Bantu knots, Bantu knots, Bantu knots. You know, you can do braids. I had what we call shreds, which are micro braids, and the hair is left out in the end. I wore shreds. You know, braids. You know, you can wear kinky twists, yarn braids, whatever you want. You can just wear your hair. You can do, you know, a 2-strand twist, or you can do ponytails. I wore a lot of ponytails with, you know, my hair buttoned up. Basically, any style that kind of, uh, you know, makes both textures mix well together. That's what you want to go for, because if you're transitioning, you have 2 different textures in your hair. You have the relaxed hair, and then you have your new growth that's coming in, which is your natural hair. And you want to, you know, kind of blend those in so they look, you know, look nice and neat, and you don't look crazy. But my favorite still was Bantu knots. I wear that every day. You can wear, you know, you can decide to wear if you want to wear extensions. Wear half wigs. You can get, you know, a quick weave or a sew-in, whatever you want to do at that time. I suggest sew-ins versus a quick weave, unless you have you know, some protection, a barrier between your hair and the glue. But whatever you want to do. But again, I was the Bantu knot queen when I was transitioning. Okay. Okay, and this is not really a question, but I mean, this is something that I get often, is that basically they're saying to me is I'm transitioning now, but when I look at your hair and I can, you know, when I compare your hair to my hair, it doesn't look the same. Your hair is, you know what I'm saying? My hair is not as curly as your hair. And what I want to say is everyone's hair is different. Everyone's hair is different. And I mean, don't get into the habit of comparing each other's, you know, different people's hair, or you will be disappointed. That's something I had to learn for myself, okay? You have to learn to embrace your hair, your curl pattern, okay? And secondly, if you're transitioning, the way your hair is now, you see a little wave pattern where it has new growth, but you're not gonna really get the full impact of what your curl pattern is until you do the big chop, until all your relaxed ends are gone. Then you can actually see how your hair is going to be. And the next thing is your curl pattern tends to change the longer you're natural. When I first did my big chop, my hair it was not like it was now. I hardly saw any kind of curl pattern when I first became natural. I hardly saw anything. And I was really heartbroken because I saw all these beautiful women on YouTube and they had, beautiful curly hair, and that's what I aspired to have. Um, that's all I thought about when I was transitioning. Like, okay, my hair's gonna look just like that. When it's that it didn't when I first did the big chop, and but as it grew out and I grew to love my hair anyway, uh, I started seeing a change. My hair began to show more curl and and change, and the next thing I want to say is that your curl pattern is different. It may be different based on the position of based on your position of your head. Like up front, in my very front area, I have looser curls than the rest of my hair. So I mean, you just have to, basically grow to love it. Embrace your hair. Your hair is not gonna be like everyone's hair. Your hair is not going to, like every product that everyone else use. You know, everybody, may and love this particular product. And when you put it in your hair, which you was looking on from the video, you could say like, okay, that person's hair is just like mine. But when you go to actually use it, your hair doesn't like it. But that's just how it is because everyone's hair is different, and just learn to embrace it. And that concludes my frequently asked questions on for my transitioning ladies. If you're transitioning and you have a question that I didn't speak upon, please comment below and I will try to get back to you. I might even make a video. Okay, so thank you for watching Natural Hair with Lakeisha. Bye bye.